Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Nate here bringing you another Black Ops 2 video because the last time I checked, there was 8,000 people playing Ghost. 8,000 people. That was on the Xbox One. I know it's split between like 5 different consoles, but are you serious? Only 8,000 people are playing Call of Duty Ghost right now? Holy crap. And there's like 180,000 people playing Black Ops 2. So I'm just going to assume that's what you guys want to see. But anyway, what I was going to talk about was stuff that concerns me for Advanced Warfare. This isn't going to be a hate video. This isn't going to be a rage video. This is just some concerns that I see coming. Some things that I think that are going to be really annoying. Kind of like, you know, the shotguns and the running animation in Black Ops 2, or the target finder, and all that stuff. So, let's just get right down to it. The first things first is the Gung Ho perk. And for those of you who don't know, Gung Ho is a new perk in Black Ops. Wow, what the hell? Advanced Warfare. And what it does is it allows you to fire while sprinting. And that was something that was in Titanfall. I forget what it was called, but it was something, and you could sprint and you could fire like your submachine gun and your smart pistol. At the same time, you didn't have to stop, you didn't have to aim down sight and shoot, you could just hit fire the crap out of it. And I see this being a huge problem for shotguns. Now, from what I've heard from someone that's played the game, one of the friends of mine, he said that the shotguns have insane range and really high damage. They're kind of like the Modern Warfare 2 Spaz. He only got the chance to play with one, but he said they're very powerful. And if you're going to take like the Spaz 12 from Modern Warfare 2, and from what I've seen it looks like it has a faster fire rate, and then you're going to give people the ability to fire while sprinting, that's going to be insane to me. You know, in Black Ops 2, we always had the people sprinting around the corners just blasting you away with shotguns because they're using like dexterity, and it looked like they were sprinting and they shot you. Well, this time they actually are going to be sprinting and they're going to shoot you. And the thing is, since they're sprinting and shooting, they're going to be hard to hit, and since the fire rate's kind of fast on the one that I saw, it looks like even if they miss, they could just keep on sprinting and killing you. And I think that's going to be really annoying, since if you're not using the Gung Ho perk in a shotgun or a submachine gun, you're going to be kind of standing still, kind of trying to strafe around them with an assault rifle or something, and I don't think that's going to be a good combination. Yeah, but that's just some concern of mine. I don't know. I haven't played yet. I don't know how the connections are going to be. I don't know if you're going to be able to put, you know, shotgunners down fast. I don't know if there's going to be some other counterbalance to the perk or whatever. But yeah, another thing that concerns me is dead silence and how it's not in the game at all. And that kind of surprised me because since Call of Duty 4, we've had a perk that is quieted footsteps or silenced them. And I don't know what they're doing by taking it out of the game. I don't know, like, if you go back to Modern Warfare 3 and you had SitRep Pro, if you're using SitRep Pro, nobody's footsteps were completely silent. You could hear everyone, even if they were using dead silence. And what that led to is if you played against an enemy or an enemy team that were using SitRep Pro, it made you more campy because you didn't want to walk around and get easily killed, because with that SitRep Pro, it was so easy to hear where people were coming from. And so the best way to not, you know, have your footsteps in their headsets was to just sit in a corner with Blind Eye and Assassin and your silenced assault rifle or whatever. And, you know, it promoted camping a little bit. It promoted crouch walking, which was a huge thing, because if you crouched down and walked, you'd be completely silenced. But if you're just walking around, people could hear your footsteps. So it led to a slower paced gameplay ever since that patch. And the same thing in Ghost, since, you know, they pretty much have SitRep Pro for Modern Warfare 3 in that game. And it's kind of just campy. And I don't know what they're thinking by not having that in the game, because dead silence promotes rushing. If you've ever played Search and Destroy, you know, it's like a must-have perk. And I understand where they're coming from. They're trying to get rid of must-have perks. But, you know, I mean, dead silence just promotes rushing, in my opinion. And taking that out of the game is probably just going to make it a bit more campy. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was that tracker drone grenade thing. And it kind of reminds me of a heat-seeking IED. And the IEDs by themselves from Ghost were already annoying enough, and we don't need them to heat-seek onto you and blast you away. So what it does is you could stick it on the walls, floors, doorways, whatever, and when someone goes by in a certain proximity, then it'll just detach from wherever you threw it and chase them down and blow them up. Now, the good thing about it is that it goes very slow, and apparently you can just sprint away from it and it won't kill you. And I'm sure that flak jacket will save you as well. But you know, that's just annoying, I feel like. You know, if you give something just a tad bit annoying to the Call of Duty community, they're going to take it and they're going to make it 10 times more annoying than you originally planned. And I just hope that that's not something that every single team uses, because I have a feeling like there's going to be some way to make them annoying. Like, I know someone was saying if you put them on top of a roof where people could jump onto, you know, grab and push themselves up, then it's going to be hard to dodge. I'm sure that you could put two on the opposite ends of doorways and it's going to be hard to outrun them both. And the fourth and final thing off the top of my mind that just worries me about Advanced Warfare is the Blast Suppressor perk. Now this is another new perk that I'm kind of scared of, and it's not that the perk is overpowered, not at all. What it does is it hides your exo movements, so whenever you boost or double jump or whatever, you don't appear on the minimap, which kind of makes no sense to me. I don't think you should appear on the minimap by double jumping or boosting or anything, because that's what the whole game is based off of. That's what the levels are based off of, so of course you're going to be doing a ton of that. And if you're going to make, you know, a perk hide you from it, I think that's kind of a must-run perk. And that kind of is counterproductive if you're trying to, you know, make toughness worse than it was in Black Ops 2, and you take away Dead Silence because they were must-have perks, and then you introduce a perk, excuse me, that hides you whenever you're doing the basic movements necessary to get around the map. That kind of just seems dumb to me, and I kind of hope that they take that out of the game and put in Dead Silence. But we shall see. You know, maybe it won't be completely annoying. Maybe you won't double jump as much as I think. I don't know, that's just some of my thoughts. Let me know what you think. You think that they're not going to be annoying, or if, you know, there's something that I'm missing that you think is going to be totally game breaking, be sure to drop a comment. It'd be very interesting to hear what you have to say. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.